Hello, friends. We all get angry in our daily lives for some reason or the other, and this is completely normal. But sometimes our anger gets out of control, and this is repeated and destructive. How do we recognize this anger? In my video today, I will tell you some signs and symptoms to recognize this abnormal anger. And in my following video, I will give you some simple tips and techniques to manage it. To watch some similar videos of mine, please subscribe to my channel. Thank you.
Friends, how do I know if I have an anger issue? And does my kind of anger really need help? Answering these simple questions will make you understand this. Do you get angered very often? And does your anger get out of control? Have you become sarcastic? And do you have problems in expressing your emotions in a calm and healthy way? Is your anger hurting others and impacting your relationships, where you say or do things for which you regret later on? Or do you become especially angry or violent when consuming alcohol? Or have you developed a craving for substance abuse and addictions? Are you also verbally and physically abusive? Or are you constantly having some arguments with people and are you feeling resentful? Or do you feel extremely irritable and humiliated and keep accusing other people? Do you constantly focus on negative things and experiences? And lastly, has your aggression turned inwards, making you isolate yourself from others, feeling guilty and hating yourself? Or is your aggression diverted outwards, leading to shouting, swearing, or being physically violent and threatening? If your answer is yes to even some of these questions, you should definitely work on your anger. See, along with these, there are some physical symptoms of anger too, such as increased heartbeat, tensed chest muscles, hot flushes, pounding head, sweating, trembling, clenched jaws, and finally an inability to relax. Normally, we have seen that anger gets triggered when you feel threatened, attacked, or when you feel that you're not being treated fairly. But there are certain important underlying factors which are the actual reasons for this kind of extreme anger. Now I will tell you about these. The first is, this could be related to your childhood and upbringing. There can be many factors in this. For example, whenever a child is punished for showing his anger, he suppresses his anger, and this starts taking a bad shape. Also, whenever a child's needs aren't fulfilled and he is unable to express, he gradually builds up anger in himself and later on gets explosive. As children are excellent learners, anger could also be a learned behavior from either a parent or a caretaker who could be having the same disorder. Now coming to the second cause, that is your past experiences. Sometimes your feeling of anger is related to some past experience. It could be a trauma, an abuse, or bullying. And you weren't able to safely express your anger at that time. So you might still carry those angry feelings till now. So that's another major cause. And now the third. It could be your current situation. If you are dealing with a lot of other problems right now, you will find yourself feeling angry more easily than usual, and you will also get more angry at unrelated things. Now coming to the last. Anger could also be a part of grief, which means if you lose a dear one, it can make it difficult for you to cope up with the loss and hence make you angry. So these are some basic reasons for the anger that needs help. Now once you have identified that your anger needs help, you need to know the techniques to manage it. In my following video, I will give you some simple tips and tell you the various effective techniques to manage your anger. Thank you.